can tell, I am in the process of getting ready. Let me see if I can position myself a little better. I do have a little rolly situation going on down here. Also, don't you guys love the TV? Vibes. Hello goddesses, and welcome back to another video. Today I am getting ready with you guys in Vegas. That's why the background is different. I do not have my ring light with me too, by the way, so I apologize in advance for any bad lighting. But I brought this palette with me. This is the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette. I have had this in my makeup vanity for months. You guys can tell, the packaging is kind of ruined from the other makeup that I've layered on top of it, but I have never used it because I wanted to do a video for this palette because I love neutrals, and I figured, why not try this palette right now with you guys for a nighttime look in Vegas? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Before we get hopped into this video, however, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you are subscribed to the Goddess family. Don't forget to take 3. Before we hop into today's video, please do not subscribe. Take 4. Take 5. Before we hop into today's video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of the Goddess family. I love you guys, and let's hop right into today's video. I already have some of my base makeup on. I am gonna do a little bit more. I'm also wearing an orange dress. I dropped the little plastic thing. That's okay, we don't need her. But it kind of reminds me of the Naked One palette. The packaging isn't the sturdiest, if you ask me. It's more or less cardboard-like. The mirror is okay. You guys can see my reflection here. The mirror is okay. I feel like it's a bit flimsy, to be honest, but I do like that it's a darker neutral set. I do enjoy that. I'm gonna turn off the background music too, guys, just so you guys can hear me a little bit better, hopefully. The matte colors are on top and the glitter shades are on the bottom. I wanna see how much fallout is in this palette. I'm gonna do a swatch test for you guys as well. Really quickly, let's go ahead and we're gonna start from the mattes and then we're gonna work down to the glitters. So first we're going in with Chic Happens right here. One swatch. Actually, for a lighter toned powder, it actually showed up on my skin pretty well, which I love. We're gonna go in now with Just Barely. Super pigmented. Okay, where it's not given in the packaging, it's given in the pigmentation, which ultimately makes the biggest difference. This is the 3rd shade, Good Vibes. I'm gonna need my handy dandy tissues. We're gonna go in with this darker shade, Boo Bear. Wow. These are one swatch, one dip swatches. The pigment, you guys, this is the shade Booked. Wow, I really like the shade Booked. Wow. Cinnamon Roll. This is crazy, but crazy good. Now we're gonna go to All Luxe. Okay, that's the first glitter shade. That one is not given as much pigment. It's closer to my actual skin tone, so I know that's probably the reason why. Let's move on to Birthday Suit. Birthday Suit is giving a little bit more. Dripping is the next shade. Anytime there's a golden shade, sometimes it's hard because my skin is naturally goldy with the red undertone, so sometimes it's harder to show on my skin, and that's just personally me, nothing to do with the palette. But the pigment is actually better looking in person than it is on screen, as I'm looking at the screen right now, so keep that in mind. Next is Risky Business. See, Risky Business is darker, so it shows on my skin a lot more. And now we're gonna go on to Striptease. I'm just having to move my bracelets down, but that's Striptease right there. And last but not least, the color Exposed. So here are the colors all laid out for you guys. I don't even know where to start, but I know as a base undertone, I want to go in with Chic Happens just because it's Vegas. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on my lid. And I want to do my tear duct lid because I want to give a little pop in my inner corners. I personally have hooded eyes, and so sometimes I don't do super dramatic makeup, but I do just subtle makeup. So that's kind of the vibe for today, subtle eye makeup. So I have my base on. Now I kind of want to like go over it with just barely because that was just such a pretty nude shade. I'm only going to do that though on like my brow bone. Do you guys see that? The difference? It gives the pop to my eye, which it needs it, trust me. Perfect. Let's wipe that off. Let's go in with a transition shade. I really liked Boo Bear. That is such a beautiful shade. And I'm gonna just put it in my crease. We go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other side as we do. Scooby-Doo. And then, like, I also love to just do like a V shape at the tip of my nose. One thing I also love to do with powders is like a shade like Chic Happens. I can use it as like an under eye base. So I can like clean up my under eyes and really highlight them in my contour with a cool eyeshadow base like this. And that is exactly what we're gonna do. Highlight my under eye and contour out my nose more with these shadows. And also I'm gonna highlight my forehead because I feel like if I don't, it just looks weird. So we're doing that. Ooh. I honestly want to do kind of like a glitter eye, the Risky Business. It is a darker glitter. And I'm gonna just put that all over my lid. And now I'm gonna go in with the shade Booked, which is this like deeper, like burnt brown shade. And I'm gonna put that all over my under eyes. I'm also gonna just take off the powder because I don't want it to bake too much. I'm gonna put some mascara and some lashes on so you guys can actually see the finished look. Also, I don't know what's going on with my hair, so. And this is my outfit. I might do like an up close. Like, let's just, that's the mess. Super cute. Anyways, on that note, that brings me to the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry for the bad lighting, but I do give this palette a big thumbs up. Pigment was amazing. I feel like I can create so many cute looks with this palette. Also, it's multi-use. I used it on my face as well, which we love. On that note, I just want to remind you guys that you guys are amazing. I love you, and I will see you on my next one.